Hey everybody, it's me, Master4. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Colosseum. Last time, we chased down Lady Venus and we got ourselves a Suicune. And we also captured a lot of Shadow Pokemon. Of course, Suicune happened a while ago, but then we have also this episode. Anyway, I am so happy that my AC adapter is now finally working for my Wii, so I'm able to record once again, yay! But then I also couldn't find my Wii to HDMI cord, and then I couldn't find that, so then I found it again, and thank goodness for that. I'm so excited to show off this adventure. We also have a lot of things to show off for this one. I hope you all are ready, because we are heading into the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Here we go. And as well as we have the main gate, we have the main gate key to deal with. So there's a key slot. Let's go all the way down to the main gate key. And now we have access to the Shadow Pokemon Lab. I cannot wait to show you that. It also has the best theme out of any Pokemon Colosseum theme ever. Some say Welcome Tower, I disagree, respectively. Well, now we can't go here because there's a key slot, so we can't go in just yet. So we need a key slot in order to get through. So that's why you would need to go over here where the purple computer is, a shutter switch, and we press it. But you can hear the theme. It's like it's really nice and groovy. And then we get the traditional outskirts stand theme. And then we get to the nice theme again. So this is actually going to be a challenge for you and have a general understanding of how to heal your Pokemon. So you can go to Pokemon storage and then you can also just pick your Pokemon up by taking it from the party, put it in, pick it up, and then put it back in your party. This would actually result of making your Pokemon fully healed. I also gave the Grassy Boy his Miracle Seed once again. I gave Umbreon Black Glasses just some sort of insurance, and I gave Poppywan the experience share. Mostly because it was the lowest level Pokemon. So we're also running low on item storage, so I kind of want to leave room for that. So we go down to the item storage. You can actually deposit some items, like for example, some items that we do not need. Like the traditional Fire Blast, we'll save that in. Steel Wing, we'll save that in. And then we have some other items here, like the Silk Scarf we don't need. The Time Flute we don't need just yet. And then we'll put in the Macho Brace. The Ethers and stuff. Like, you guys don't really need all that. The Max Potions are for others. Of course, we have like just these for items, which is kind of bad. But like I said, you can just heal from here. So let's go ahead and save the progress. And we will finally start the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Now, like I said, this is one of my favorite areas, but it is the most grueling area. So I hope you guys are ready for a long ride because I could not able to record before, but now I can. So just gotta make it up to time. This might be an hour-long video. I don't really know how long this is actually gonna be before it or after. I'm gonna also check in the Pokeballs to make sure we're all good because we have a lot of Shadow Pokemon to catch, and we are kind of low on Ultra Balls. I think we're gonna be okay. Actually, we're gonna see what we can go with this area because we're actually gonna get a lot of money through this area. Is it a discrimination? Why did it single me out for these extra assignments? There's still packing left for the move out of the lab. Who are you? You're suspicious. Therefore, you must be intruders. Well, I'll make you regret seeing me. Alright, well, he dropped something pretty important. The card key, so that way we're able to go on the other side. That's exactly what I said, Rui. Thank you. Oh, that's the card key. Now we get into the lab. Yes, oh my goodness gracious. Alright, so now, before we get to the lab, if you noticed, we're in the other side of the explosion. And then we get 3 Xlears. Okay, so the 3 that we stored in, we got 3 more. That's okay with us. Even though that we can sell those, because they're able to get Pokeballs that way anyway. So, that Pokemon trainer did have 2 Voltorbs in it, just kind of easy breezy, so easy. And now we're actually going to go to the lab now, officially. So swipe in this card and we're ready to go. Welcome to officially to the Shadow Pokemon Lab. So I hope you guys are ready for a maze in a sense, because there's a lot of areas to go to. You can go to the left first, which I'm actually going to go to first. And then you can go through this area, you can just be into another door. But there's a trainer! Oh, hey, intruder alert! So for the Pokemon, I've actually decided to use Quagsire and Espeon, or Tom Fox and Empyrean in order to like just get through with all this. And because it's mostly electric type Pokemon, so Tom Fox is going to be immune to most of their attacks, and that's going to be pretty fun. While Empyrean is just going to be the ultimate hard-hitting attack, and hey, we got ourselves a Shadow Pokemon! Aipom, level 43 normal type with the moves. The Shadow Rush becomes Baton Pass, Tickle, Furious Swipe, and Swift. With the Runaway as ability, it becomes useless either way, so who the freak cares now? But it also has Pickup as the ability, which is able to grind in items. Is actually not that bad. If you're able to get free items for free, it's just kind of pretty good, I'd say. The catch rate of 45 is going to be pretty hard to catch, but not the hardest in this area. In fact, there's 2 Pokemon that are actually harder to catch than the Aipom. It's just an unfortunate thing that Aipom cannot evolve in Gen 3 because it didn't get the Ambipom until he was Gen 4. Which is okay, I suppose, and I think it's okay type Pokemon. But Baton Pass is very useful. If you're to use Aipom as your ultimate stat increaser, like you can give it, you know, some like defensive types, you can also give it some speed, you can also do so many things with the Pokemon. I think it's not going to be a good Pokemon otherwise. It has a good speed, and that's pretty much all it has for Aipom. So the hard part about catching Aipom in particular is the catch rate. Even though I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem, I think we should be okay to get it. We're able to use Yawn on it, so giving it some recoil damage, and Empyrean goes down early. Dang. Okay, well that was something. I guess with the Rain Dance, it's actually going to give it a little bit of challenge here. I'm going to send in... I think Pokemon learns Thunder. It's been a while. Yes, it does. Well, it's because it's raining. Why not? But why not send Poppy? Alright, so... Weather Balls, it'll probably use a water type move because it's used Rain Dance. And that's the type of cast form. Or, yeah, because of the weather, it becomes a pretty decent Pokemon here. Using the rain as our advantage, and now Aipom is asleep. That is very crucial for us. Okay, so I think now we're gonna go with Slam here and then use Thunder on cast form. Yeah, making sure all the Pokemon here are gonna be in a... Wow, cast form is actually faster than Ampharos. That's impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well that was a turn wasted. Okay, so that sucked. I'm gonna go ahead and send in Umbreon now. And by the way, this is actually the last area that we will have Umbreon in our team. That's right. Our final team member is gonna be here in the Shadow Pokemon Lab. I hope you're excited and strap right in. If you know the game, you probably know what I'm thinking of. If you've been holding on to this adventure throughout the whole thing, and you pretty much estimated that, because I did say it was a dragon type, and it's gonna be pretty useful. Of course, if you actually knew me in person, then you'd be like, oh yeah, I already know this Pokemon. I know you are. You know who you are, I see you. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use Surf. I know the damage buff is pretty good here, but I think we're also gonna use Bite on that other Pokemon here. And, wow. I understand that Remoraid is pretty high level, but really faster than Umbreon as well? Okay, I think it shouldn't have Swift Swim as far as I know. And use it to Bite on that, and Surf might take it out. Or it might have that, I don't know. Wait, what would it have if it would be faster than Umbreon? That's impressive. The rain continues to fall. Aipom is still asleep, so we're gonna go continue using Surf and using Bite on the other Pokemon. Hey, Quick Claw! Nice! That is exactly what I was actually hoping for. And Apom is going to be fine. We're going to try to catch it next turn. As long as it's still asleep, then I think we're going to be good. Remoraid does not get a chance to attack, and yeah. Defer it now. Okay, continues to sleep. Nice. Yeah, sleep is actually pretty good when it comes to Gen 3 because sleep is a guaranteed 3-turn sleep. Wait, now I think about it, it has been 3 turns now officially, so after this, it's going to be able to wake up. So I think it is a good time to actually take care of that. So I'm going to use a Great Ball. I'm not going to use the Ultra Balls now because we're definitely going to be using those later. And if you know this game, you know what kind of Pokemon is actually going to be next. Alright, so Great Ball, go! Maybe we can catch Apom right now. I know it's a catch rate pretty low, but I think we can do it with a Great Ball here in this scenario. We did not even close. Okay, that's... And still asleep, nice. Continue with... Oh, Flamethrower! A further has Flamethrower? Excuse me? Wait, this could burn? No, it don't burn, okay. I was like, ooh, wait, Synchronize, maybe it burns. Alright, using Secret Power. Nice, okay. Well, we should be able to buy more. Net Balls doesn't really help in this scenario. Timer Ball, well, I mean, it may be useful here. Need to use Secret Power on that again. It has been a couple of turns, I suppose. Not a whole lot of turns, but, you know, it has been some turns. 1, 2, okay, well, that kind of stinks. And now it woke up. Fairy Swipes, okay. This battle's not going my way now, because I'm really trying to be careful about Apom in particular. Not using Surf anymore. I could be using Stomp, and I hope it burns and Synchronize because it kicks in. That'll be really nice. Come on now. No, it didn't. Okay. Secret Power. Maybe Paralyzing. I know I'm really pushing my luck with this 10% chances. Hey! Alright! Nice! I just had to ask for it once. That's epic. Okay, so now we just have to worry about outspeeding Apom. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use Slam on Furret and then use Umbreon's turn to throw. I think it's time to throw the Ultra Ball. Apom is giving me a little bit of trouble. I mean, like I said, the catch rate of 45 is pretty low, but not the lowest possible. 1. Are you kidding me? This is bad. Like, this is actually bad. Okay, now with that, I guess we got to send in Grassy Boy now. But Flamethrower might, oh no, I didn't think about this, Flamethrower. Tom Fox, kill it, please. No, oh my goodness, okay, please don't use Flamethrower. Use Flamethrower. Oh no. I was not thinking right. Oh. Nice tank you got there. I almost forgot that's the whole reason why I got you. I completely forgot. Okay, we're gonna use Yawn again on Apom, and it's too risky to use Razor Leaf. You know what? You're a normal type, so a Premier Ball might look good on you. I swear. The Premier Balls might be my ultimate luck here. I wouldn't know what to do. Keep in mind, Premier Balls are as no different as a Pokeball, so yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. The Fierce Wipes. At least it's not Shadow Rush. I'm perfectly okay with that. Okay, use a Yawn. Nice. Making sure that goes off. Now you're feeling drowsy. Now you're feeling sleepy. Nice, and use... Nice, okay. So next, I think we're going to use Slam on Furret because it's not going to hurt itself. Then let's throw a Pokeball. I know it's going to be hard to try to like take a hit, but with Paralyzing, Tom Fox would be faster. Shadow Rush may help in my scenario because it's going to go with Sleep next turn. Okay. This is kind of rough. Now the fur goes down. Now we don't have to worry about the flamethrower or attacking with the other stuff. At least Tom Fox did go first, so that's the actual important thing. Fairy swipes. Oh, okay. There we go. Now fall asleep. Okay. Go ahead and use the Ultra Ball. And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna go for Timer Ball. And Grassy Boy, I'm gonna heal you because you're really need it here. There we go. Okay. If Ultra Ball doesn't work, I'm gonna have to try to use a Timer Ball here. By the way, this is only a one shot. You only have one shot to do this, so it's very important to try to catch him. Nice! As soon as I have to mention that it's a one try, then I have to. That's the only reason I got it. Alright. And then we get a lot of money for this. Trust me, you need a lot of money for this one. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you the technique of what I'm talking about here. That way you can kind of understand. I know it was like a lot of information thrown at you, but of course this is very urgent because you need to learn. You do have to leave. Don't worry. This doesn't reset anything. You just have to memorize like, oh, okay, I've been on the left. Now I can have to go to the right. So, if you, not items. Now, if you notice for the Pokemon, Empyrean, Tom Fox, Pokémon, Umbreon, Grassy Boy, they all did their attacks. Well, I guess Grassy Boy didn't actually attack now I think about it. Okay. So you go to Pokemon Storage. Take Tom Fox. You're gonna put him in, take him out, swap in Empyrean, swap it in, swap it out. Umbreon, swap it in, swap it out. Poppy, swap it in, swap it out. And yeah, let's go ahead. Why not? Swap it in, swap it out. And with that, your team is now fully healed. This is equivalent to the Pokemon Center. This is why this area is usually hard, because there's actually no Pokemon Centers around. That's right. This is your only access to a Pokemon Center that is near you. As you can see, everybody is healed. I think it's kind of crazy to think about. So with all of the the dollars that we have, let's see how much we have, and we can take out the Exiliers. Let's check the PDA. 12,000. Okay, yeah, we can definitely make that work, and we take some of the Eliers in. We are gonna save the rare candies, however. Well, we're gonna save those. Those are the important stuff. Silk Scarf, I'm not gonna use. Matcha Brace, I'm not gonna use, and all three of those I'm not gonna use. So we're gonna sell all 6 of those and get some Pokeballs. I'll be right back, guys. Don't worry about you, Wiley. I will be back on the next time. That's right, next time we would have 6 members of our team. And that means we have 3 battles to go through next time. But we're not gonna do that. I know I said next time, but now I think about it, nah, it's the second episode after. The next time is gonna be something major, something epic. Of course, everyone would probably know that it's a pretty obvious that it's it's a very important battle. It's a very important stakes here, kind of deal. So now we have arrived right back into the Shadow Pokemon Lab. I know I haven't really been talking much about the battling here, but I only did important stuff like the Shadow Pokemon, and I feel so sorry for that, but I just think that it's not going to be that interesting to you. So, like I said, this is my first Pokemon LP. I want to make sure to how it feels for you guys. Is it going to be like this for all of them? No, I promise. When I do the other Pokemon games, the only one that's going to be like this would be the next Pokemon LP. I'm not saying it's my next one. The next Pokemon LP will be kind of like it, but we'll get to that in a moment. For example, Okay, we can dump this data. Let's see now. What? Quit annoying me. You better get ready for Mr. Anvil. You two, you're not lab staff. You two, you don't vacate the premises. Master N will do terrible things to you. Probably, and yeah, as you probably noticed that, hey, it's to make sure that, oh, we had to get the downstairs key. That's right. Okay, we can't go there just yet, so we will have to go to the left side. Plain and simple, go down here, open up this door, we go walking right in an angle because we're cool like that. I know it's a pretty good example though, like we can't really show all the, oh shoot, sorry. Hey now, you're not supposed to be in the lab without the lab coat. Wait a minute, your faces are familiar. Intruders? You're far too late. There's nothing left here. There's nothing left here. We'll see about that. Oh, what's that in this backup? DNA sample, that's right. The 3 items that you would actually, or the 9 DNA samples. There are 9 possible. Your 3 of them are generated through the possibility of your ID number. Of course, my ID number is going to be 18556. If you happen to have that ID number, this is an exact copy of you. So you do have to at least go all the way through the DNA sample of some sort. You will be able to find all 3 just fine. Trust me, as long as you be paying attention where you're at, you'll be fine. I do need to heal because as you can see, Grassy Boy went to level 40, but he's paralyzed. But Empyrean died. I'll be right back. Alright, so we're able to get through here just fine. I really think we do need to go upstairs real quick. I'm pretty sure. Yes, we do. Alright. So, you're Wes, aren't you? The word is that they've been wrecking havoc on our plans. The shadow Pokemon that were made by that are transported out already. Battle all you want. There's no stopping our shadow Pokemon plan now. Well, we'll see about that. And now the downstairs key. That's right, we finally got it. But before we get back to it, we do need to heal again because once again, Empyrean fainted. So that kind of sucks. Alright, we have the downstairs key, and now we're able to go down of the Pokemon Shadow Lab. Or Shadow Pokemon Lab in this case, so let's go ahead and use it real quick. Opens up that door. See if we're not missing anything here, because we're not. There's nothing on the table, even though I thought there was. And hey, we got another Shadow Pokemon battle. Yes, right. This one's gonna be one of the hardest Shadow Pokemon to catch in particular. For no reason, and we're not going to see it right now. And it's unfortunate that Empyrean is out to battle right now, considering that Empyrean can't really do much. Now, as we think about it, I probably should just switch from Empyrean, but we're going to go ahead and use Surf here. Try to take care of Houndour. Nuzleaf is going to take a hit from it, so we're going to go with Dreidels here. I think that's a fair and honest pick in comparison. Empyrean cannot use Psybeam on any of the Dark-type Pokemon, so that's pretty much what the team would have. In case you were wondering, like, what kind of Pokemon it's going to be, well, we'll get to that in just a moment. And there's a good switch in because fighting resists Dark. So, yeah. See even more reasons. Use Surf. And try to knock out Houndour. Yeah, I wasn't surprised about Nuzleaf. And did not knock out Houndour. Okay. I think we're going to go with that. Another Surf and a triple kick on Nuzleaf. We probably should knock out Nuzleaf here. There we go. Nice. And if the Shadow Pokemon ends up showing up, it might be able to take the hit. Who knows? A good chance of it. And oh, not yet. Okay, we're still waiting on it, which is actually kind of fine for us. Which it should come out unless Yeah, unless that happens. Then you use another surf and go for another triple kick. The only problem I have with triple kick here, because it will be rough skin as the ability, which will be rough skin every time he hits him. Which it should have been only 2 times, and there we go. Okay, now we should be able to see it. I'll be waiting for it to come out. And here we are. That's right. It is going to be one of the most annoying Pokemon to actually catch. Murkrow, level 43 dark flying. Oh, sorry. Level 43 dark flying type. With the move Shadow Rush, it becomes Faint Attack. Would it be Mean Looks, Nightshade, Fly? This thing is one of the craziest Shadow Pokemon to actually catch, because if you saw the catch rate, that's right. It's a catch rate of 30. I think I should repeat myself. A catch rate of 30 out of 255. That is an incredibly low for a Pokemon. Now, as for Murkrow, it's another one of those instances where it does not evolve because it didn't get the evolution until Gen 4. So, unfortunately, Murkrow has to be sitting out for a little bit. So, there's that to be kind of disappointed on. And as you know, Murkrow is going to be having some crazy moves. It's pretty fast and a pretty low catch rate. I think it's like one of the hardest Pokemon to actually catch in particular. Nightshade is decent for ghost types, or having psychic, or having like some sort of coverage for ghost types, even though Dark already has powers for ghost types, which to me felt kind of useless regardless. But you know what? I can respect it in some way. So Murkrow is going to be pretty fast. It's already faster than Dreidels, and Tom Fox is going to be having a fun time trying to get through it. So we're going to go ahead and use Agility, mainly because Murkrow is faster. I know it's going to use Fly on it, but... And it lives! Alright. It sharply increases, so it could be faster than Murkrow, or at least it should be faster. I know I said amnesia, which is not what it's actually called. I apologize for all that. It's insomnia. Insomnia is actually the move that will be big focus here. So it has the ability to prevent sleep, so we cannot use Yawn on it. But I think we can just use Slam on it and then use Rapid Spin to try to give it a little bit of damage. And hey, I called it that it was going to be able to be faster than Murkrow. Rapid Spin to do a little bit of damage. Use that Fly. Kind of expected that. Probably do another Insomnia and let Dreidels take the hit. Insomnia. Let's do a Focus Energy just for the heck of it. And I kind of figured that Quick Claw was going to go off. Alright. Focus Energy for... just in case it missed, then we use Rapid Spin. And nope, it would not miss. Fly does have a 95% accuracy. It is possible to miss, but it's pretty rare. Okay, so now we should send in Poppywan, so that way we can try to take a hit here and there. The only problem we probably have is getting the right damage on it. I think one more Insomnia would be okay. It is a female, so we could use Attract. Use Nightshade, okay. Yep. Poppywan, able to take a hit. I'm gonna quickly give it all the love in the world. I'm gonna be real. There was an inside joke I have. I made myself a little bit of a challenge. There was someone by the name of Absalon on the social media that if I go ahead and catch this thing with one single Pokeball, then he will give me something to award. He also wants to see the raw footage, so I kind of just went with that. Okay, I'm gonna see Surf would work, and because of that attraction, we're gonna go ahead and use Thunder Wave. Oh, it didn't work out. Okay. Nightshade. Able to take it. Nice. Kind of figured it out. I was actually worried about it being critical. There we go. I couldn't even think of the word. Alright, now we got it paralyzed and attracted, and we're gonna keep damaging it as much as we can. Oh my god! second time! The second freaking time that happened! We'll be right back. Alright, let's try this again. But we're gonna be going a little bit of a different strategy here. We're gonna quickly use agility, use dreidels as much as we can, even though fly is gonna do so much. This battle's 1 HP. Okay, that's about all we can have for him, and that's okay. I'm gonna be risky. I feel like Slam is gonna do a lot, and then I'm gonna be using Rapid Spin. That seems fair in my book, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just do a little bit of damage, and then Mirko's gonna be targeting the dreidel, so I'm gonna be doing another slam, and then yeah. Oh, the quick claw went off. Dang it. Not what I needed at all. Alright, trying again. This time it's a male, so we can't use a track, so we might as well just shoot out the little thunder wave. Alright, here we go. And then once we have the thunder wave in, we're going to be... there we go. Yep, flew high. Oh my goodness, using all that bull crap. It sucks. I'm sorry, my hands is over to my mouth right now. Okay. It's a Sonia, because it can't really do other things. Use a fly. Nice. Nice, nice. Thunder wave. Paralyzing it. And now we're set. Okay. We're going to try this one Pokeball challenge again. It's not going to do much. Then I'm gonna not really attack with Poppy. That's about all I can do. I think we doing it. Yeah, I think we're good to do it. Here we go. Let's throw the Pokeball. And pop out now. It was not going to catch it. I'm sorry. Alright. Here we go. There's a little slam. Nice. That's good. That's a good chunk. Shadow Rush. Even better. They had like 1 damage recoil because it was 2 damage. Or something that matter? Okay. Now we got that taken care of. It's paralyzed. Now we go to Umbreon and confuse it. I think that's probably my best way to go anyway, so let's do that. Confuse Ray and throw another Pokeball. The catch rate challenge aspect is going to be tough, so... And I pretty much have free turns, so if able to catch it with a Pokeball, it'll be insane. 1. No, okay. Well, maybe if it adds confusion, maybe it might be able to. Possibly. Confused and paralyzed becomes a dangerous combination for trying to catch them. And I think with this, Shadow Rush probably on. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. It's already good damage. I think we can get. No, I can't really do anything with Umbreon. I have to think here. I'm gonna taunt it and then use a Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball is necessary in this scenario. Confuse, paralyze, and not yellow health seems to be plausible. Maybe it can shake 1 time or 1 additional time because Colosseum's a guaranteed 1 shake. This is gonna be rough. For some reason, Murkrow is just flat out one of the hardest Pokemons to catch. Can't use Mean Look. Alright. Taunted him at the perfect time. Okay, I think... hey, let me check something. What's the power of Secret Power? Because it's pretty crucial. To 70 or 60? May vary by location. So Bite, he would also resist, but I also have black glasses on, so it'd be giving it more dark power with it. I'm gonna make sure to do another Confuse Ray and hope for the best again. I think Timer Ball might be okay. We might as well throw one. This is kind of like where we're at. It was like maybe something will work. Something in the matter. I don't want to use too many Ultra Balls, but in case I run out completely. So if I end up running them out, then I... Hooray! Alright, a Timer Ball caught it, huh? Okay. Alright. You know what? That's okay. One of the hardest Pokemon to catch. I got it. Alright. Got it second try because I accidentally killed it. That was a mistake. Alright, I'll be right back to heal. Man, for some reason, catching Murkrow actually made me pretty happy. Like, there was so many things that we, like, had like, trouble with, and most YouTubers actually had trouble catching them. But I think it's one of those scenarios where it's like, oh, you know, I'll take it when I hired the 10 Pokemon that are doing this the whole time. Were you the one to focus on Pokemon too? Yeah. Is that so? It's a shame, but they're all gone. Oh well. Yeah, they're all gone, but we can catch them. It's no problem. As you can probably notice, every single Cypher Peon is actually going to have a Shadow Pokemon. Well, all the scientists, like a Peon right here, is going to have no Shadow Pokemon, but having a certain Pokemon that's kind of okay, and it's going to be like an Electric type Pokemon. The scientists will have Electrodes, Magneton, Magnemite, Electrids, and things like that. Anyway, we have another Shadow Pokemon to encounter here, like so. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. Fortress, level 43 Bug Steel type with the move Shadow Rush becomes Explosion, one of the highest normal type moves in the game, with also Protect, Bide, and Rapid Spin. Sturdy as the ability is okay if it was Gen 4. However, Gen 3 would actually just have it so it'd be resisting the one-hit KOs or like making them immune to, which is okay in my book, but I don't think it's like the best ability. I think Fortress is really good. It has one of the best uses of Rapid Spin, and it's the same difference. You know, I use Rapid Spin for Dreidels, but if I wasn't, I'd probably picked up Fortress. Fortress is one of the very, very few Steel-type Pokemon that you can have, and it's definitely one up there. It's also Bug, so catching it with a net ball is surely possible. As far as the Pokemon, very good defensive wall, and I think it has a lot of potential. So with that in mind, I think we're just going to go ahead and use Tom Fox's turn to use Surf and throw a net ball at Fortress. I know, a yellow health with no status condition. I think this is indeed possible here. Let's go. Let's just throw it and get it over with. 1, 2, 3. Booyah! Alright, we already got the Fortress. That's pretty cool if I'd say so. And a Zubat that's going to be one-shotted by Espeon. Oh, and dig on Imperial. Nice. Using Surf, hopefully to knock out that Pupitar. That's a whole purpose I'd have for it. But probably not. The thing about Pupitar that is pretty cool is like, it's really decent as a second stage Pokemon, but there is one problem that's pretty universal when it comes to having a dark and rock type. The biggest problem that it has is it's 4 times weak to fighting, which if you're Dreidels, it's really easy to knock it out with Triple Kick. Tom Fox goes to level 38. Empyrean goes to level 40. So our Pokemon are pretty much in the good range of like 39 to 40, which is exactly where we need to be for pretty much what is near later. Remember, I did do a lot of training, so knocking out all that Pokemon is going to be pretty nice. I was actually kind of hoping that Tom Fox Quick Claw didn't go through, so that way Empyrean was able to attack first, and we're just going to knock out that Swablu, get it out of the way, and move on. And they're gone. So let's go ahead and heal real quick. Man, 3 members down and 3 more to go. That's why there are 6 shadow Pokemon around here, hence why this episode is going to take a while. I like to try to show off as many shadow Pokemon as possible in one video, and this one has 6. And here comes number 4. Welcome to the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Lesser, it kind of like Lesnar, which is one of the greatest fighters in our time. But it also has a Shadow Pokemon, just like all the Cypher Peons will have. We're still going to start off with Tom Fox and Empyrean, which I think is a wise decision, especially with the Pokemon we have to deal with. That's right. Ariados, level 43 Bug Poison type, with the move Shadow Rush becomes Spiderweb, with Scary Face, Leech Seed, and Sludge Bomb. Trust me when I say this moveset is actually not that bad. But the abilities of Asana and Swarm, it actually isn't so great. I think it should have had like at least a better ability, and I think Ariados had so much potential. The one thing you do have to watch out for is its low stat of speed. It's not the greatest when it comes to speed, but if you use an all bug team, like you can have Fortress, Yanma, and then able to have Baton Pass with that with the speed boost, Ariados becomes pretty good. The attack stat of it is really dangerous, I'd say. The poison types are pretty good in Gen 3, but they got so much better later on. It also has Silver Powder, which also introduced it. Oh, it also has the Samia as the ability. Okay, that's why I wanted to use the on to kind of check with that. But at least now I know, and I think it's going to be a pretty good Pokemon to run. Catch rate at 90, even easier than catching a Fortress with a netball. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty fun. Ariados, I might use that as like one of my Pokemon in my next Let's Plays. Ariados is pretty fun. Using Grovyle and... Did that using Sludge Bomb? Uh-oh. That's not good. Empyrean's going to go down. Ah. Well, at least I had some Lick in, so... I'm actually proud about that. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and send in Poppywan here, just so we can try to paralyze Ariados. Well, not try, but we'll succeed with it. And use its Surf, give Ariados a little bit of damage, and knocking out that Grovyle. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, it's just like that. Quick work here. Ariados, a little bit of damage. Not a whole lot, which I actually like. It depends on what the next Pokemon is, and there isn't. Which is only 3 Pokemon. Unlike last time with the Murkrow team and Fortress team, having 4 Pokemon, which is kind of weird. But this one in particular just dropped to 3 members. But oh well. It is what it is. Using Sludge Bomb because it's the fastest member of our team. Despite the fact that how low its speed it is, it's actually pretty good. That's okay. At least we're able to paralyze it. I was also trying to make it in love too. We're going to paralyze it, and then we're also going to give it a Surf, and then we're going to throw a netball. We should be able to catch it with this as long as it doesn't knock it out with a critical. Okay, good. Good. We did not want to deal with that anymore. Please not. Okay, so with that in our grasp, we can use a netball here. This is actually one of the big reasons why I chose to get some netballs, because of this area alone having 2 bug-type Pokemon. But also, the netball was also helping with water-type Pokemon, which, you know, you never know when you will encounter another one. And this should easily catch it. There we go. It should not even have a problem. And easy peasy, ooh, so breezy. Now, I do want to show off something with poison here. I usually would just go out and heal, which I'm going to. But while I'm on my way, usually in Pokemon, there's some weird animation going on when you're getting poisoned. When you're walking around with it, you see this red light that is not indicating that I'm having problems with my capture. No, this is indicating that, hey, your Pokemon's poisoned, and every step you take, or every 3 steps you take, is going to get poison burned. So as you're walking with your poison Pokemon, you're going to be getting some damage on that poison type Pokemon. Or not type, but poison Pokemon. So in other words, Ampharos, aka Poppywan, is going to faint. Like, easily, right here. Like, as of right now, it's at 18 HP. So 18 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope, not quite on 9. Okay, let's see if we can make it. Maybe. I highly doubt it. Luckily, animations don't count. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, he made it with 1 HP to go. I want to make sure it's actually 1 HP because I guarantee it is because I was counting. It was! Bobby won! If this was a Nuzlocke run, holy crap, that was a big save. But also a Nuzlocke run, I was actually just use the healer anyway. I just used the full heal, get that poison out of here. And that's kind of the big point of a full heal in this area. I was kind of worried at either getting paralyzed and I could just be like, I don't want to go all the way back with that. Hence why I only bought one, and I think it's a decent thing. Trust me, I think it's a lot faster, and I also forgot to save. The reason why I save is like after every Shadow Pokemon is because in case I fail one and I don't have to do it all over again. But anyway, just a helpful tip. I think it's a big reason why I like the whole manually healing the Pokemon, because that way you don't have to waste your time watching a certain amount of Pokemon that are fully healed are getting healed again. In this case, you can just manually do it and you only have to do it so little, which is not bad, I'd say. So we do only have let's see, 2 of the DNA samples. We need the 3rd one. We're not sure what the where the 3rd one is, but regardless. But anyway, the right side is just going to be back at the entrance at the front, because that's going to be right back to where you came from. That's where the 2nd one was. There's a little room there. Right side doesn't go anywhere. Then we go back up here in the door. And now we're back to where we were. So keeping track of like where you're going, it's kind of tricky. But you can give yourself a little bit of map. I take one side of the road at a time. I was also thought for sure there was something here, but I guess not. Oh, there it is. I was like, there's gotta be another DNA sample here. And I was like, I was not crazy. Thank goodness for that. Okay, and there's nothing in this computer, despite the fact that it looks like it. Okay, we got all 3 DNA samples that we actually needed. There is items here. 1 full restore, which is easily a full heal plus max potion combined. Or full heal plus max revive plus max potion. It is incredibly good. Okay, this is where, yeah, one of the professors. What in the name of? Okay, let's say you. How did you avoid the eyes of the security staff? Do whatever you want. It's too late now. You're finished. Our researchers is doing his futile. Okay, well, if you say so. I think you're kind of looping it in out of the head here. Also, it kind of lifts up the west here. It's kind of weird. But a kind of neat touch, but at the same time, kind of odd. An odd choice of, hey, there we go. Sweeties, you cause enough mischief already. Don't call me sweetie. Look, I worked at a fast food place, and I can assure you I hate being called sweetie because I am not your sweetheart. Okay, we're not dating, so stop calling me hun. Okay? Stop. I'm tired of it. I don't care for it. I get it. You're trying to be nice. But that's why I need to say yes sir, yes ma'am. That is the nice part of the conversation. And hey, we got ourselves a new Shadow Pokemon. Gramble, level 43 normal type. No, not a fairy type, I promise you. Shadow Rush, but it comes Bite, Scary Face, Roar, and Strength. It also has Intimidate as ability. Like I said before, Intimidate is one of the best abilities you can have out of any Pokemon. Gramble has one of the highest attack stat out of any Pokemon in this game. If you want to focus on physical attacks, Gramble is your Pokemon. I think it's one of the disappointing parts where it's just Bite as its verification move. I think it could have been at least better with like something like Crunch or Double Edge, and I think it would have been something like somewhat worth it. However, I think Gramble as a Pokemon is a decent thing to have, and it's not that bad. It can take somewhat hits. It's just all-out damage, low speed, and pretty decent HP. The move pools that it has, it's not bad. I think it is just a little bit of work on it before Gen 4 happened. It would have been a decent Pokemon, I'd say. or at least a Pokemon to my liking. I'm not saying Granbull isn't decent. Like, it's definitely one of the best Pokemon out as far as like the physical attacker aspect. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to say about him. Or her in this case. I did notice that Granbull was a female in this scenario, and Aerial Ace, that's definitely gonna kill Espeon. Or Empyrean in this case. Okay, I do have to watch out. I'm pretty sure that Strength is coming, so I kind of want to use Dreidels as my advantage here. Only because I wanted to lower his attack stat, and he has nothing to actually increase his attack. So let's lower them down. Here's Strength. Yep, I kind of called that one. Dreidel should be able to take this, no problem. Using Surf, knocking out the Vigoroth, and leaving just me and Granbull. The Yellow Health Granbull is probably not going to be too hard to catch, I think. With the 75 catch rate, is going to be okay to throw ahead and throw a Great Ball maybe, and it might catch it. It might need assistance, though. I think another Surf will be okay, but as far as Dreidels go, I am not doing another attack. Let's go ahead and go and throw the Great Ball here. I think we should catch it. It's a good chance it might pop out at 2 or 3. It's a Great Ball, so maybe just 2 it'll pop out. No, just at 1. Wow, okay. Well, Strength it is. Yep, I kind of figured you were going to target Tom Fox now, so using Surf. Don't crit. Okay, that's enough. That is enough. I am not. No. I am throwing an Ultra Ball. I'm catching that thing now. I am. No. No. I'm not chancing it by any means. Not anymore. I'll keep using agility if I have to. I'm going to catch this Granbull whether anyone likes it or not. Use one Ultra Ball, gonna catch this thing. I'm sorry, I just shouldn't have been like that kind of honorary, but I was like, I did not want to chance it anymore. So 5 out of the 6 Shadow Pokemon of today is now captured, and now she's gone. I think we're gonna go heal real quick, because we got 2 doors to check out. Alright, so since we're able to get through this, I think we just need to go to this door here. And why don't we go to the right door instead first? That is because we have this to look at too. That's right, this is the DNA sample analyzer. So, we check the first one. Mischievous. Check the second one. Croconaw. And the third one. Mightyena. Alright, so we have ourselves the 3 Pokemon that we'll be looking for. So what is it used for? We'll find out in just a moment. Like I said, the ID number is going to just vary of what kind of 3 Pokemon that you're going to see. Okay? Means you cannot copy and paste from this one, so you have to actually try. I like the idea of that, so that way people can... Oh boy, here we go. What? What are outsiders doing here? Why isn't security doing their job? Wahaha! Now you're stuck. There's no escaping the lad for you. Oh no, that's crazy. It's almost like I can go into this door and go outside and heal. That'd be crazy. Yep, still can. But also, the red light doesn't go through in this area, so... Yeah. I'm not sure why that's the case. It just is. We just go ahead and just heal all the Pokemon. Alright, so, as much as all that's annoying, we got one more battle to do. I heard the alarm and started intruding in. Oh boy, this is it. This is the final one. of this area. Well, technically not, but in this episode it is at least the final shadow Pokemon to catch. Doesn't mean it's the final battle, but the final one that we would have for today. That's right. The new member of our team, Vibrava, level 43 Ground Dragon type with the moves Shadow Rush, but becomes Crunch, Screech, Sand Tomb, Dragon Breath. The selling point of this Pokemon is one thing and one thing only. For the love of Pete, it has Levitate as the ability. That's right, one of the best abilities to have for any Pokemon in doubles. It may have only 2 good stats rather than all 6. But there's 2 for 4 stats, but I think it's still going to have a lot of potential. It will already have Dragon Fang as an item, which isn't that bad, but I think it deserves some credits in some case. Now, as much as I love Vibrava, I think it's going to be... it's not only that Vibrava is a decent Pokemon, guess what? You're not going to believe this. It evolves into a Flygon in 2 levels. You heard me right. 2 levels, and since we have 3 rare candies and a time flute, you can kind of see where this is going today. Anyway, 120 catch rate, very easy to catch. Heart gauge at 6,000, doesn't really matter because we have the time flute for it. I think this is going to be one of the best battles that we would ever have, and it's going to be one challenging one because not only we have to worry about Vibrava being like really hard to catch, that means we cannot paralyze it. That's right. But it's also a female, so the planned nickname isn't going to have what it's going to be. That's a high disappointed part. I'm so sorry for the nicknamer. For at least I had the idea for one, but now we had to go with the other one that we had planned. But that is okay. Well, we can, however, use Yawn on it, so that way we can have some sort of help here. And then we're going to go with a Swift. It's going to be able to resist Swift pretty well. So, oh, God. Okay. Whoo, boy. At least Kadaba's gone. Thank goodness. That was a big worry of mine. Able to knock that one out pretty fast. Pretty hard-hitting Vibrava here. Colosseum. So every time you hit him, it's going to change its type. Oh, gosh. Please don't kill yourself. Please don't kill yourself. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. My heart. It's okay now. I'll live. Okay, now we're going to use Dreidels here. Send him out. Lower the attack of everyone. Lower attack. And lower attack. And you're going to use Yawn. I'm going to try it. I am indeed going to try something here. I'm going to throw a Pokeball. This might not work. It's a little risky, but at least it's going to fall asleep the next turn. So, and it's a catch rate of almost half, like almost 50%. So here we go. One. Please don't die to Shadow Rush. Please. I don't want to do all that again. The first time was a super effective move, but since we... Okay. Whoo, Dragon Breath. This is even better. Gonna knock out Tom Fly. Oh, he's gonna live. No, it's not because the Colosseum's gonna use Strength on it. It's gonna knock it out. Oh well, worth a try. Good job, Tom Fox. You did your Yawn. You did amazing. Okay, so we can't do anything to that, so we have to send in Umbreon. Woo-hoo. Okay. Now, Vibrava's asleep. At red health, asleep. Gonna bite Colosseum and, well... Actually, yes, because we're going to try to flinch it. Or... No, we'll go with that plan. Okay. Throw a Pokeball at it. Oh, man. It's almost like it's very catchable with a Pokeball. I've done it. It's very easy. Sleep and red health, so it should be plausible. Yes! All right. So now we just have to win this battle, and then we're gonna be good to go. This is Umbreon's last time to shine, so we're gonna go ahead and give Colosseum the dark type so we can kill it. Aerial Ace. Oh no, I didn't know it had an Aerial Ace! Oh, and Dreidels. Okay. That was close. Okay, triple kick. I kind of figured that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, one kick should be good. Boom. Okay, to the fighting type. One more time, come on. There we go. Nice. Okay. So able to knock that out pretty good. Now, I'm not going to worry about losing this battle because we would have Ampharos, but Umbreon with Bite may be used a tad later. Here we go. True. Focus Energy. Just in case if Miracle lives. I don't know. There we go. He did. He did. Okay. Now we can send in Ampharos or Poppywan. Poppywan's going to be the MVP for this kind of battle. So using Bite, do a little bit of damage, not a whole lot. That's pretty good. That's pretty good damage. Okay, so now gonna be using Superpower and Thunder Wave. He's gonna fly right up. Yes, it is. Thunder Wave is gonna miss. Super Power, it's gonna miss. Okay, now we do it again. Oh yeah, the Thunder Wave with it. Making sure it's going to be paralyzed, so... And that might be the last time Umbreon gets hit. So, Swallow, congratulations. You might be that lucky last one, I guess. Considering that your speed's going to be cut in half, and you're going to be taking a super effective move up the butt with the Bite on top of that. And another Bite after that. So, there's no reason you're not going to die this turn right here. We're pretty much going to be done for Shadow Pokemon hunting, or we technically are regardless, so... And there we go! All 6 Shadow Pokemon in the Shadow Pokemon Lab are now completed. And on top of that, we've made it through without failure, and Umbreon is now going to be done. So there's that to be upset about. But that doesn't mean we're done today. I know, we're not even close to done yet. It's gonna be so crazy. But there's still one more battle to do. I'm gonna go heal, save, and swap out Vibrava with Umbreon. And then we're going to A-Gate Village. It'll be right back. Alright, now we have arrived at A-Gate Village. Use the relic. This is the same strange power. Go to items. Go to the time flute. Use it on Vibrava. Now Celebi shows up. That was a little delayed, I know. You aimed to move Crunch. That's okay. And we'll give it a nickname. The nickname for Vibrava is going to be Krissa. Or Krissik. Wow. Cassera. There we go. Cassera. The reason there's a nickname behind it is because of a big Yu-Gi-Oh fan, as myself, as a big Blue Eyes White Dragon fan. Cassera is the maiden name for the Blue Eyes White Dragon. I can't help it. It's a dragon, and it's going to be a member of our team. What do you expect from me? And now, we're going to go ahead and use the rare candies here. That's right. We're going to use 2 rare candies for Vibrava, or Cassera. There's one. Wait, what nature are you? Hold on. Is that... Rash! Okay. Sorry, I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I was like, I recognize some of those stats there. And level 45. Cressera is evolving. Kaboom! Ba 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 ba. Cressera is evolving to a Flygon. And now we got 2 TMs we can teach it. We're gonna give it Steel Wing. Remember the times that we're gonna have a Steel Wing? Yeah, we're gonna give it a Steel Wing. We're gonna get rid of Screech. I know Screech is not that bad, and it's gonna be useful for later. The little problem that Flygon would have is lack of Dragon-type moves in Gen 3. So it's gonna be useful on its Levitate ability. You're gonna also use the Fire Blast because we need a Fire-type move so bad. And we're gonna get rid of Sand Tomb. We're gonna keep Crunch as one of the moves. Or Dragon Breath. I'm gonna get rid of Sand Tomb. Low accurate move, and Dragon Breath's gonna be replaced by another ground type move eventually. Maybe, maybe not. I feel like Dragon Breath is gonna be decent for now to deal with other Dragon type moves. But here we go. We got ourselves a Flygon, and we're not done yet at the Shadow Pokemon Lab. Let's meet you there. Okay, so since we're here, I actually want to try something out. I'm not sure if the DNA sample would actually give you the order of necessary. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to throw this thing off order. Mightyena, Mischievous, Croconaw. We're going to try to do that. Mightyena, Mischievous, Croconaw. It does not matter what order you have, as long as you do all 3 Pokemon that you have from the DNA sample. And now we're going to start off with Cressera, I need to pronounce that right, Cressera, with Papa Juan to try to get down some of the Scrubs team. That's right, Scrubs out there for a rematch. If you have caught Hitmontop, like I myself, he would have a Medicham, which would be a fighting psychic type, which is going to be focusing on special attacks rather than using the physical attacks, which is not bad. And considering that Cressera will have a Crunch, we have 2 Pokemon you can deal with just 1 move. And Poppy Juan is there to deal with Clamperl. Not once, but not once, not twice, but 3 times we meet. Do you recall who I am? I shall avenge my humiliation at Relic Forest. Yeah, well, guess what? I kind of just sit back and relax, and let's go ahead and do this battle on screen, because it's kind of important in some way. That's right, he also evolved his Geodude into a Graveler. He's going to be able to use Magnitude, which is a big problem of mine, but only to Poppy Juan. The thing about Cressera would have, guess what? Levitate. Booyakasha. What else is there to say? I'm gonna go ahead and use Attract on the Wobbuffet, and let's use Steel Wing on Graveler. A big part of why I have Steel Wing on there is because it'll cover the rock types as well as ground. So the big part is if I chose not to use Earthquake with Flygon, I'm gonna damage it. Oh boy, here we go. Magnitude 6. Probably one might be able to take it. There we go. Wobbuffet gets damaged. Cressera does not get damaged. It attracted? Nope, using counter, but I did not physically attack it. Alright. So good start so far. I think we're going to use Thunder Wave on that to not actually damage it again. Steel Wing on Graveler. Oh, it chose to withdraw Wobbuffet. And to the Clamperl. Okay. Not bad strategy there. We're going to be using the Steel Wing. Knocking it out, possibly. Oh, it's so close. Doesn't quite get it down. But Thunder Wave on Clamperl. Making sure that is staying as slow as possible. And Magnitude again. 8! Okay, that's gonna, yeah, knock out Poppy 1 pretty easily here. Poppy 1 did a great job for that, I'd say. Using an attract to attract the Wobbuffet, but of course not really thinking straight if I was him. Okay, I think next we're gonna go with Grassy Boy here. Grassy Boy has a strong move against both members of the team up front right now. So we're gonna go ahead and use Razor Leaf and using Crunch. Actually just stick to Steel Wing on the, wow, that's such a hard, Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath on Clan Pearl. That should be fine. I'm not too worried about Graveler in particular, as long as it's gonna be able to knock it out pretty easily. Now I'll be able to send in Wobbuffet, I feel. Yep, sure it is. Okay. So next, using Razor Leaf, and Wobbuffet wouldn't be able to attack, period, so I'm not concerned about that. So next I'll be using Crunch on Wobbuffet to try to give it a little damage. Now Graveler is down, so Magnitude is no longer in effect. But I appreciated the help there, Scrub, because you did not think about me having a Flygon out. And there's the Medicham that we're all talking about here. So either way, both these Pokemon are going to have some sort of effectiveness. But I think I'm actually going to use Sunny Day here. And then a Fire Blast on Wobbuffet. Wouldn't that be cool? Oh yeah, using a Fire Blast. Here we go. Bam! Did not do that much damage because Wobbuffet's a pretty good tank. Using Sunny Day. Boosting up the power of the fire type moves of the Fire Blast. High jump kick. Oh, jeez. Okay. Cressera is going to be fine, I'd say. Mirror Coat. Oh, and it picked the right counter move. Oh, Cressera goes down. She did great, I'd say. For only being the only female member of the team, I'd say she did pretty well. Okay, so I'm gonna be worried about the Wobbuffet next. I think Emperion's gonna be good. Tom Fox won't be doing well because of Sunny Day. So I think we're just gonna be stuck in with this. But able to try to knock out Wobbuffet is gonna be my next goal, and using Psybeam is definitely gonna help with that. Razor Leaf, Psybeam, Wobbuffet. There we go. We got ourselves a strategy. Not very effective, that's okay. Razor Leaf knocking out Wobbuffet on top of that. Wobbuffet goes down for the count, so now we only have to deal with Medicham. There we go. Let's watch this. Sorry, I've always had that cool image of Medicham just like oh, and he missed with the high jump kick, so therefore it's gonna take a lot of damage. That's why it's a high risk, high reward type move. Razor Leaf, Psybeam. Mostly because it's our most powerful move, so, and considering Razor Leaf is actually the only attacking move for Meganium, it's pretty obvious what I was gonna do there. Psybeam was gonna talk it out because it only half resisted. And there we go. Scrub is now defeated. Yeah, that's what I said about Murkrow. But freaking caught it with a timer ball for no reason. And he's gone. Next time on Pokemon Colosseum, we're going to be going downstairs and fighting N. We'll see you guys next time.